Thank you for joining me. I'm Alexandra, and I want to talk about Citibank today. Citigroup, whatever, they do banking. That's what they do. It's Citibank. Anyway, current stock price $73.60, which gives them a market cap of $154 billion, and that is up quite a bit from when they reported earnings. So doing pretty decent, but I don't like what that does to the PE. So revenue $74 billion, earnings $11 billion, which gives them a PE of 16 with a forward PE of 11. Generally, whenever I did banks over the past 2 years, PE was kind of in the range of 12-ish, maybe 13. So I'm not really that fond of a PE of 16, but it's certainly better than a lot of other companies. Dividend yield 2.7% with a payout ratio of 43%, also not terrible. Total assets $2.3 trillion, total liabilities $2.1 trillion, which gives them a total stockholders equity of $199 billion. I'm not sure about adding $300 billion in assets over the pandemic or what that does. I know that they loosened restrictions quite a bit, so not really that fond of that. But apparently, people like it. Market cap went up like 30 billion, so who knows. I do like that the stockholders equity is higher than the market cap, which is never a bad thing. Still not sure whether or not the balance sheet really is that safe, because I've talked a bit about how the oil stocks affect things and how possibly oil companies breaking down in the US because they can't compete will affect balance sheets of big banks. So that's always a problem for me, but it's pretty decent. Risk factors, apparently the global pandemic didn't really affect them too much. If there is a huge, dying out of oil companies in the US, I think that it would affect them greatly. But beyond that, I don't really see a lot of risk factors for this bank or other big banks. So overall, for a growth investor, obviously there's not enough growth here, never was. For a dividend investor, I think the dividend is pretty nice. The payout ratio is pretty nice. The PE is pretty nice. And I think that this company in particular is also very stable and very safe. So I do think that it's very interesting for a dividend investor. For a value investor, kind of the same thing holds true. PE of 16 is not bad, never is. Dividend is nice. If the earnings return to where they were, the PE would be even better. So overall, I think very interesting stock for a value investor as well. That's it for me for today. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and plan me out more videos every day before market open. I hope you have a successful day.